Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is the annual Global Innovation Motor Race in Miami, Florida. After analyzing the data from Reynard's computer, the case is clear. The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox, head of robotics developer Kronstadt Industries. A visionary inventor and technological innovator, Robert Knox has spearheaded Kronstadt Industries to the bleeding edge of technological development. His equally brilliant daughter, Sierra, is not only a financial wizard, but also a fiercely competitive race car driver, with a fiery temper to match. Kronstadt enjoys enormous popularity with global consumers. However, few are aware that the company is also one of the world's leading suppliers of next-gen military tech. Last year, despotic ruler Jin Po employed prototype Kronstadt drones against peaceful civilian protesters in the now infamous Tunyan Valley incident. And although it has yet to be proven, there is little doubt that the Knoxes personally brokered the deal, making them complicit in a war crime. It is unclear why the Knoxes would betray their masters, but likely the fear of being next on the Shadow Clients hit list has pressured them to cut a deal with the enemy. Undoubtedly, with Kronstadt Industries on their side, the militia will increase their attacks tenfold, and so our contract obligates us to retire Robert and Sierra Knox and contain the damage they may inflict on Providence. I will leave you to prepare. Welcome to Miami, 47. The innovation race is on its last day, and it is down to the wire. Thousands of eager fans are gathered for the final laps of this unexpectedly close race. Sierra Knox is expertly piloting her red Kronstadt car. Her father, Robert Knox, roams the nearby expo building where Kronstadt is showcasing its new prototype car. The Kronstadt RK Mark III has seen fierce competition from the Chinese Kowloon Heavy Industries' new racer. Moses Lee, CEO of Kowloon, has taken a dominant lead and looks invincible. Sierra Knox will need to risk it all if she wants to win for the third year in a row. The stakes are as high as they can get.
Time remaining? Don't worry, folks. Anything can still happen.
Sir, I will have to pat you down if you want to come through. Security measures. This'll just take a sec, sir. Okay, let's go, sir. Thank you.
Let me just repeat some ground rules for those of you new to endurance racing. We've got to cover as much ground as possible within the time frame. When the time's up, we have our winner. So that's Bruno Diaz, came in third last year on this track. He'd want to do for better newcomers to endurance racing. Let me remind you that this is different from a Grand Prix, and that it's all about which team can go the distance. Fuel efficiency and reliability, that's the name of the game. This is where you see the car technology.
I ran away as fast as I could.
We should call the security.
Well, I don't know. I really don't want to get involved. I've got a lot of unpaid traffic tickets, you know? And the guy was definitely weird. Just before the attack, I heard him mumbling something about Sierra Knox getting it. Can you believe that? What if he's a stalker?
Yeah, we're calling security, all right?
The only thing we're calling is a bartender. I need a drink.
Feeling better? Yeah, thanks. Doctor gave me some sort of vitamin hydration boost, normally reserved for the driver. Fixed me right up. What? Wait, no, it's for after the race. Although it did kind of look like the Tour de France. What with all the syringes and IV stands. I think Sierra Knox had an appointment in there as well. Didn't meet her, though.
Shame. I hear she's fun to be around.
Crap, what a mess. Do something like that. Or something. Huh?
Listen to yourself.
guys do a great job. Seriously, safety is the most important part of this.
Drivers are not gonna let them down. This could go down to the wire.
Yeah, I never really did understand why Sierra was going to do this whole day job thing. I mean, CFO of Comstock, sure.
This is a restricted area. Can't pass through here, Marshal.
Why not just live off the family estate?
Well, if you ever get to know her as well as I do, you'll find out actually.
Entirely understandable, her father being one of the foremost innovators in the world, but as one might expect, he's not the most present.
You should not be sneaking around here, or anywhere for that matter.
Just so this is the don't forget the secret racing. The best car going long till the end. And how about that race? Not an awesome day of racing here in Miami.
I'm telling you, Miss Knox is going to be pissed. I did the pre-race checkup on her, and, well, let's just say she's got a bad case of intermittent explosive disorder.
Poor Dr. Sorensen. First, he almost loses a patient to a seemingly harmless case of dehydration. Now he has to deal with this guy suffering from urinary retention.
Different behind the lane, and then it's all about slingshot passes going into the corner. Fuel efficiency for a light.
I'm telling you, Miss Knox is going to be pissed. I did the pre-race checkup on her, and, well, let's just say she's got a bad case of intermittent explosive disorder.
Poor Dr. Sorensen. First, he almost loses a patient to a
Remember, folks, that
case of
endurance racing
dehydration.
is all
Now
about
he has
getting
to
your
deal
car
with
to
this
cover
guy
as many
suffering
miles
from
as
urinary
possible, no
retention.
matter how burned out, beat up it may be.
Let's just hope he doesn't somehow
There is still
screw up
some
the
time to go,
finalization procedure on Miss Knox. I know it's just a simple injection, but given his track record these past few days,
Well, at least we know who's buying us beer tonight.
ain't that the truth?
So, it seems Sierra Knox has jumped on the revitalization bandwagon and is scheduled for an injection of some sort. The doctor who is supposed to help her with the procedure is preoccupied with a patient who is unable to urinate. Curious situation, 47. Maybe you can speed things up.
Don't forget, this race is all about getting some miles under the hood.
So
It's
did
as much
Dr.
about the
Sorensen
cars.
manage to get Sierra Knox's phone number? I heard him arguing with that Kronstadt lawyer earlier.
No, didn't have any luck.
Huh?
You gotta cover
So
as
did
much
Dr.
ground.
Sorensen manage to get Sierra Knox's phone number? I heard him arguing with that Kronstadt lawyer earlier.
No, didn't have any luck. Once he's done with that other driver, he'll just have to use the intercom and call her over the PA system instead. She should be able to hear it just fine.
All right. As long as it's in hand, I guess.
Don't forget, this race is all about getting some miles under the hood. It's as much about the car's stamina and technology as it is about the driver's talent. You gotta cover as much ground as possible within the time frame. When the time's up, we have our winner. You can just feel the tension in the air.
Now this is a good, clean family show, folks. Make no mistake.
At the end of the day, it's all about winning. And Moses Lee and Sierra Knox was neck and neck out there. For newcomers to endurance racing, let me remind you that this is different from Grand Prix in that it's all about which team can go the distance. Fuel efficiency and reliability. That's the name. This is where you see the car technology of tomorrow.
Brad, I'm gonna have to ask you to get a move on now. I have Sierra Knox coming in next for a post-race IV vitamin boost. I don't want to keep her waiting. Mr. Durant, I appreciate that you have a shy bladder and all, but really, we need to move this along. If you cannot deliver a sample, I have no choice. Mr. Durant, I'm gonna have to ask you to get a move on. I have Sierra Knox coming in next for a post-race IV vitamin boost. I don't want to keep her waiting. Surely you must be able to squeeze out a few drops, Mr. Durant. You've inhaled around a gallon of water by now. Not really helping here, Doc. Maybe if you think about running water.
If you keep pressuring me, it'll never happen. What's wrong, buddy? It's just a bit.
I'm gonna have to ask you to get a move on now. I have Sierra Knox coming in next for a post-race IV vitamin boost.
Man, you're not getting.
Mr. Durant, I'm gonna have to ask you to get a move on now. I have Sierra Knox coming in next for a post-race IV vitamin boost. I don't.
The race is entering its final lap, 47.
Phone number. I heard him arguing with that Kronstadt lawyer earlier.
No, didn't have any luck. Once he's done with that other driver, he'll just have to use the intercom and call her over the PA system. Doctor! God, I'm so happy to see you. I'm guessing you're here to replace Dr. Sorensen. I forget your name, sorry?
Dr. Reaper.
Ah, yes, of course. Well, whenever you're ready, you can page Miss Knox. I know she's very eager to get her vitamin boost.
I'll prepare for her arrival.
Sierra will be coming off the track any time now.
Paging Miss Knox. Paging Miss Sierra Knox. The doctor will see you now.
Excellent work, 47. Sierra Knox should be on her way to the emergency area.
Ugh, look at that guy. They say these medics are all addicts.
Yes? I'm Sierra Knox. You paged me. I have an appointment.
Ah, Miss Knox. If you can just take a seat, please.
Oh, great.
Miss Knox, I'm ready for you.
Let's do this. All right, Doc. Where'd you want me?
Miss Knox, come on in. Have a seat and relax.
So, what's on the menu? Something that'll take care of this hideous pain in my neck, I hope.
I promise. Once I'm done, you won't feel a thing.
So what's in this thing anyway, Doc?
Mostly floral extracts, hemlock, belladonna, aconite. It's designed to be fast and efficient.
Fast and efficient. I like that. Wait, belladonna? Isn't that poisonous?
Yes.
Should I be concerned?
I'm not. Just relax. It'll be over soon.
Hey, you know what? I don't feel well, Doctor.
Don't worry. It'll be over soon, Miss Knox.
Target down. Next up, Robert Knox.
Almost there, folks. Almost. It's time to get your cameras and your phones ready. Fire away. Get that killer shot to impress your family and friends at work.
I heard a couple of the guys talking earlier. They said the car was behaving
your Sierra Knox t-shirt at the exit. Buy one, get one free. Oh, that's
That's
right.
one of the Kronstadt mechanics, but he's away from the pit. I wonder what he's up
Ladies
to.
and gentlemen, this year's innovation race is now over, and it's time to hand the trophy to the main event is now finished. The fun has not finished. Stay tuned to the exhibition, where technology in the future test everything we have come to expect from these teams in terms of displays of true.
I don't care about your problems, all right? I made it clear this morning that if things didn't change, I'd be off the Kronstadt team. Half an hour later, I have to listen to Knox berate my skills as a mechanic because the roll cage interferes with the radio signals from Sierra's suit. No more. I'm done. Yes, I know you're a man short now, and no, I don't give a rat's ass about it. Tell you what, you double my salary for the entire week, and I'll come back in case Sierra decides to use that last pit stop. Well, if you decide otherwise, I'll be down by the paddock. Best of luck, Grace.
Huh.
Don't fret, ladies and gents, we are not done yet. The exhibition race is about to start, so be prepared to see the future maxed to its fullest.
It's okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fun is not over yet. We will now kick off the exhibition race. See technology of the future at its finest. Enjoy.
Still some of my finest The race is dominated by Sierra Knox of Kronstadt
That is Robert Knox, genius inventor, black market's weapons dealer, and Providence defector.
Whose tense rivalry will no doubt keep spectators at the edge of their seats right up until the final laps. We will be back shortly after the break. I am Pam Kingsley, GNN News.
Never mind. Nice to see you. Keep walking.
So I just transferred from Metro to Tech. Figured I'd try out a new beat, you know?
Everything you hoped it would be?
Don't know. This is my first gig. Never been to any of these races before, but it sure is loud. I heard something about a secret demo.
You know what I was thinking?
How the smells of
But it's off limits, apparently.
Yeah, Robert Knox owns the whole thing. He straight up just bought it before the race. Downstairs is okay, upstairs, not so much.
Any idea what he's doing in there?
I heard he's demoing the next big thing coming out of Kronstadt, but only to big money people. No chance to get in, I'm afraid.
Well, that's a shame. Would have been nice to be able to break a story like that on my first run.
Dream on, pal.
Asking us to somehow sell it is beyond my current skill set.
Hey, this robot is pretty impressive. Spec-wise, it's miles above anything I've seen pitched before. Not even the Chinese have anything as promising.
Collecting pictures of celebrity entrepreneurs now, 47?
I mean, I
What
understand
are you
the need
thinking?
to replace certain types of workers with robots, but this seems like he's effectively trying to replace everything.
That's what I love the most. What the hell are you doing? That's what I love the most. How's this for a pitch? We at Kronstadt love humanity.
Hello, HR? Yes, it's Finn Wheeler down at the Bayside Center. Listen, I realize this may sound trivial, but the Fountain View soda dispenser has been on the fritz since we moved in. I can't work without my energy drinks, and I have been forced to bring my own. Well, yes, that's right, they fixed it today, but, and here's the problem, you see, Mr. Knox and his entourage of gun-wielding bodyguards managed to empty the machine in 1 hour. I was thrilled to receive the email telling me the machines were back in order, but to come in and discover how Knox and his goons have been seemingly bathing in Fountain View all morning, well, let me tell you, the disappointment is substantial. Not a matter for HR. How so? I don't think it's wise of me to take it up with Mr. Knox himself. No, I see. Well, yes, well, thank you.
Okay, McInnes, let's run this test. You're sure you fixed all outstanding issues with the micro actuators?
Yeah, boss, I'm sure. Checked an hour ago. All lights are green. Make your special place all tingly. But listen, there's something we should talk about. There's a problem, so help me God. We still don't know what the cause of last
This area is restricted, sir. I can't let you pass.
Okay, McInnes, let's run this test. You're sure you fixed all outstanding issues with the micro actuators?
Hang on, 47. Robert Knox's calendar shows a meeting with a Ted Mendez, a defense funding consultant with the US military. It must be related to that robot. Maybe you can find Mendez somewhere.
More importantly, it feels like the biometric scanners aren't 100%. You really want to go ahead and read the demo. You're the top. I'm literally putting my life into your hands with this demo. We need to pull this off. I know you don't like it, but I'm the one. Make it work. I'll see what I can do. Good man.
You, sir, are trespassing.
Next big thing coming out of Kronstadt, but only to big money people. No chance to get in.
Hello, HR? Yes, it's Finn Wheeler down at the Bayside Center. That's it.
So, I'm hearing rumors.
That sounds like one of those entirely unfounded rumors that gets spread around down at the local bar after work.
Hang on, 47. Robert Knox's calendar shows a meeting with a Ted Mendez, a defense funding consultant with the US military. It must be related to that robot. Maybe you can find Mendez somewhere.
If that's true, why would Knox risk another test after the Tongan Valley massacre?
x-axis and has a lot of money in the bank. I suspect Knox wants a piece of the pie. If Poe offers a few rebels to help improve Palace, Knox is apparently down with that.
If this leaked, the media would eat Knox alive.
He dodged that Tungan Valley bullet pretty well.
Only because Jinpo is a lunatic and had no qualms about taking the blame for the massacre. Still, makes you wonder.
Sure does.
Hey, you make sure Sierra wins, okay?
My editor got to take a full too. Called up their PR department. Some guy called Knox. The biggest one around I've ever been. He said it.
That is Ted Mendez, one of the country's most influential military-grade moneymen. This must be connected to Kronstadt.
Phil, it's Ted here. Just returning your...
Maybe you're right. My editor did tell me he'd put me back on the web, but...
Phil, it's Ted here. Just returning your call before heading over to the expo building to meet Knox for the new combat android presentation. No, not yet. I'm letting him stew a little. Guy's a genius, and you know what they're like. Desperately lacking any discipline. Last time I tried to have a meeting with him, he had me sitting in a room for 4 hours before canceling. I'll head up when I feel like it. All right, I'll call you after the presentation. Speak then.
Sup? And off.
Mr. Mendez, good to see you, sir. The demonstration is scheduled to take place on the upper floors. Please feel free to use the stairs right over there.
It's a beautiful vehicle, that's for sure. I understood from the briefing earlier that we're just supposed to grab him if something happens
Hello,
to
sir.
him.
Have a
No
lovely
poking
day.
around the engine or anything like that.
Knox is a genuine Don't worry about grabbing him. If anything goes awry, you'll see him down here as fast as lightning.
Gotcha.
Robert Knox has a race car on display in the expo building. The show staff is under strict instructions to summon him at any sign of malfunction. Apparently, Knox trusts no one to fix his car but him. Perhaps it's time to poke around under the hood, 47. They do say one should never mess with another man's wheels.
Good to see you, sir.
Hey, bud.
Mr. Mendez? Right this way, sir.
Sup?
It's right in here, Mr. Mendez.
Greetings, sir.
Mr. Mendez. Robert, it's Derek. Mr. Mendez is here already. He's eager to get on with the demo. You should come by as soon as possible. Ah, hi there.
Yeah, hey. Ah, Ted, good to finally see you. Guess traffic was rough. Ah, never. Get out of my face. I mean it. Ah, Ted, good to finally see you. Guess traffic was rough. Ah, never mind. Let me show you everything. I'm gonna say something provocative now, Ted. War is going out of fashion. It's dirty. It's just plain bad PR. Nobody wants to exchange their children and loved ones for flags and medals anymore. The glory is gone, Ted. But, luckily, Kronstadt has a solution for that. Imagine this. Android infiltrators operating in the field, disguised and fully embedded, ready to strike at a moment's notice. Indestructible robotic operators who can infiltrate the deepest sanctuary of any adversary, striking an unseen fatal blow, a surgical tool for a blunt world. Imagine an army of them, fully equipped android medics, seeking out wounded servicemen and injured civilians, bringing them to safety or patching them up then and there. Android pilots delivering payloads deep inside enemy territory with uncanny precision and minimal collateral damage. All right, Mendez, it's very straightforward. Let me show you. I just pick any of the pictures on the desk, then I use the scanner to upload the biometric data, and Palace will do the rest. Obviously, the final system won't rely on you manually feeding it biometric data. This is still a prototype. This is a pivotal moment in modern conflict solution, Ted. Palace is entirely foolproof. All you need is to pick a photo from the table and scan it just like I showed you. It's perfectly safe. Go ahead. Make my day. Just scan one of the images, Mendez. Well, how's that for impressive? Amazing, I know. And just think how much more we can accomplish together. My brains, your money. The sky. Sky's the limit here, my friend.
I don't know. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. I still prefer the human touch.
You're part of an old institution and you prefer the traditional approach. I respect that. But like it or not, this is the future you're looking at. Autonomous synthetic systems will entirely remove human agents from direct engagement. I guarantee this thing will absolutely murder anything you put it up against.
Sounds promising.
So, Mr. Mendez, impressive so far, yeah? Let me quickly show you our on-site robotics lab. It's small, but state-of-the-art, and it's fully mobile, so you can deploy it anywhere.
Hey, nice threads, buddy.
So, as part of the deal, Kronstadt will throw in one deployment cell per 5 units. Outfitted to enable on-site adjustments and calibrations, it'll be shipped in a bulletproof shell and can be dropped anywhere on the planet using the Kronstadt T-37 deployment drones. So if you have any questions or want to see anything again, just let me or McInnes know. I'll let you hang out and look at everything for yourself. Hey, don't be a stranger, Ted.
Mr.
Collecting pictures of celebrity entrepreneurs now, 47? What are you thinking?
Oh.
Collecting pictures of celebrity entrepreneurs now, 47? What are you thinking?
Ah, Ted, good to finally see you. Guess traffic was rough. Never mind. Let me show you everything. I'm gonna say something provocative now, Ted. War is going out of fashion. It's dirty, it's just plain bad PR. Nobody wants to exchange their children and loved ones for flags and medals anymore. The glory is gone, Ted. But, luckily, Kronstadt has a solution for that. Imagine this. Android infiltrators operating in the field, disguised and fully embedded, ready to strike at a moment's notice. Indestructible robotic operators who can infiltrate the deepest sanctuary of any adversary, striking an unseen fatal blow, a surgical tool for a blunt world. Imagine an army of them, fully equipped android medics, seeking out wounded servicemen and injured civilians, bringing them to safety or patching them up then and there. Android pilots delivering payloads deep inside enemy territory with uncanny precision and minimal collateral damage. All right, Mendez, it's very straightforward. Let me show you. I just pick any of the pictures on the desk, then I use the scanner to upload the biometric data, and Palace will do the rest.
Target acquired. WB.
Obviously, the final system won't rely on you manually feeding it biometric data. This is still a prototype. This is a pivotal moment in modern conflict solution, Ted. Palace is entirely...
Hello there. All you need is to pick a photo from the table and scan it just like I showed you. It's perfectly safe. Go ahead. Make my day.
Target acquired. Robert Knox.
Damn it.
Both targets down. Well done, 47. Head for an exit, and we'll speak again soon.
Huh?
Berlin. Shanghai. Montreal. We're bleeding operatives. Panic is spreading, and now we are axing our own?
Knox was a traitor. He would have caused incalculable damage.
And he won't be the last. This is exactly what the enemy wants. We need to fight the sickness, not the symptom.
And I have just the tool for the job.
Right. The Burnwood woman. Eric Soders warned you about her, didn't he? The Crusader.
I can handle Miss Burnwood. Everyone hates power until you offer them some.
You ought to know.
ICA speaks the enemy's language. We need them.
And once we don't?
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Fact remains, we are shadowboxing. We need to know who we are up against.
I was getting to that. His name is Lucas Gray, the late Mr. Cobb's head of security. Cobb was ground zero, first of our operatives to die. It had to be one of his staff, someone with military training and access to the plane.
Grasping at straws.
Gray is a mercenary, a veteran of every backwater tragedy you've ever ignored on the 5 o'clock news. Chechnya, Sierra Leone, the list goes on, but before '89, nothing. No records of any kind.
Ah, come on. CIA, KGB, plenty of spies went dark.
After the curtain was lifted, I cast a very wide net. Lucas Gray simply does not exist.
If you're all quite done wetting yourselves with excitement, I couldn't give two shits where he came from. I only want to know one thing.
How does he know about us?
I swear to God, this hearts and flowers crap will get us both killed. Can't you see? Your so-called friend is working for them now. He's not the man you knew.
This is his fight too, Olivia. Even if he doesn't realize it. Like it or not, 47 is our last and only lead on the partners. He needs to remember.
He's coming for us. And unlike you, he won't hesitate.
Just get me inside. Rico, I need a favor.